Hello. Uh, yeah, good evening, I should say, maybe good night. I'm sorry I'm a bit late today. My wife, she went to Cyprus yesterday, and my father, he lives in Cyprus, and he's getting old now, born in 1942, so we thought it would be a good idea for her to spend some time. But since she's gone, I'm overloaded because like she's my right arm. But anyway, I watched the video a few times. And basically, we are concerned about two different things. My concern and your concern. Maybe concern may not be the best word if it has a negative. What would be the word? Perception, maybe, if it's creating a negative perception. But I make lamps. So for me, the way they look in the nighttime, in the dark, when lit, is the priority. And maybe because you approach it as an object or as a bottle, the way it looks as an object may sound like the priority. So I actually have no worries about the way it's gonna look because it will be painted almost exactly the same way. It will look exactly like the bottle because we will paint it that way. The only difference will be the proportions, you know. I think I understand you about all the artistry, the structural integrity, and all those. And I think I'm done with this now. But there's only one thing which I kind of tend to insist, which is the cap. The cap. Now, I need to show you how these lamps work. My lamps. So we can actually make them hanging pendants as well. But I don't advertise them that way because of the complexity of the internet trade in different countries. But basically, this is a lamp, right? What happens is there's a hole underneath each lamp, right? And we put it on a source of light. You know, this is how it works. Right. And your lamp is gonna be the same way, and I'm gonna send a base with you with your lamp. You can simply plug in and start using. We're gonna open a hole underneath the gourd, this here, and it's gonna sit on the source of light. What I was thinking and why I tend to insist on a cap is because of this. Uh, you know, probably you watched this a zillion times, but this effect, all right? Now, I understand this is a like a fog they create. But what I was thinking, because there will be a hole underneath the gourd here, you know, uh, I was thinking if you use a strong, spinning, their new LED lights, they spin and multicolor and such. So if you actually use a strong spinning light or even some little device which can create some fog, you can actually have the same effect because of the hole underneath. So that's why I want to have a cap so that you can actually experience that effect depending on the source you use. So what I want to do is here about the structural integrity. Now these teardrops are coming down as far as you know this this bit here. Now if My initial thought was about the bottle, that I thought that this bit was lifting up before I knew it was a Jim Beam bottle. But it's normal for me to not to know Jim Beam, as I don't really drink bourbon. I'm more of a Jameson man. I kind of like more distilled whiskey. Um, I I drank Jim Beam maybe once or twice, and every time I drink bourbon, I find myself in trouble. I don't think it works with me. But my idea was because of these. I thought they originally, like I mean, thinking that it was an object made in Persia a few millenniums ago. I thought it would be clay, and maybe they made these by by a tool or by fingers, creating gaps and then painting them. But so anyway, like if I make the cap from this line here, or if like if we go down, this is where you're gonna have problems keeping it stable on the gourd. So what I'm thinking now, as a final review, is actually narrow these and take them only as low as this bit here, so that it will sit in, it will sit on there. If I go further down, uh, it will slide with a simple move or a simple shake. So that's what I'm thinking. Just narrow these and maybe narrow them from sideways as well, and kind of lift it up here, and we get the cap. And if you use the light source underneath, you can create the fog effect, or as I say, with multi color changing LED lights. You may have those effects, which can be an experience of its own. Let me get rid of this light. Okay. There we go. And here's the gourd. Right, so I think that's the last thing so far. As far as I understand, you leave the rest to me, and I don't have any worries on that, because we're gonna paint it into purple, and I actually use this fella here. This is the what I use to create that gold effect, and actually you see, here's an example. There's making gold sections is no problem at all. So for this top bit, my intention, because of the source, was to create this. Oh, where are we? So these here. Right, start from a smaller drill bit and slightly go larger. Of course, the other way around, upside down, and we could create a enlarging effect on the very top section, and then paint it with acrylic, and then that would do. The only problem here is if you want to make a cap, I just have to narrow these down, and I was thinking of using large beads. Now I'm gonna have a good space for them as well. Bead coloring pink green, I mean, that's no problem at all. And finally, now I see the bottle has 7 of these shapes, but I have space to add one more. I can So I'll try to do that as well. And then I think we're done. And then we can just do the lamp. That's what I think. Yeah, have a look and let me know if you have any suggestions or additions, exclusions on the lamp. All the best.